Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store. James Paxton, the left-handed Canadian, gets the starting assignment here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This is a fun guy to watch pitch. Almost struck out 200 batters last season, so he does have swing and miss capabilities. But the thing I like, he commands the strike zone, he commands the running game. Just a real solid pitcher. Looking forward to him twirling it in this one.
Batting second, the second baseman, Cavan Biggio.
At the plate now, Cavan Biggio, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. The head-to-head with James Paxton, he's gone 3 for 11. Lifted the other way to left center. Here's Hicks to put it away, and that's out number 1.
Batting third, the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Stepping in for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's hitless in the series so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike, 1-1. Hernandez stands at first with 1 out. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. The tag by LeMahieu, and they got him at second base.
They're showing they're not afraid to be aggressive on the base path so far in this one. But we'll see if this caught stealing slows that down a bit. Managers never like to run into outs, so they might play it a little safer going forward.
So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, Dero. One inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
Rendell Grichuk is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. 2 balls and a strike. Paxton, also known as Big Maple due to his Canadian roots. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Blue Jays held in check. Blue Jays nothing. Yankees coming to bat. Major League Baseball on the show. Nate Pearson will be on the mound for Game 4. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, looking at the numbers, you can see this guy had an ERA over 4 last season. He'd like to do a lot better than that. He's got to do a much better job of keeping base runners off the bases. Cut the walks down and try to limit the hits per 9 innings pitched.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. 2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that take.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2.
Count it 3-2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. So coming to the plate, Luke Voigt. 4 hits in 11 tries in the series so far. Changeup, a little bit inside, 1-0. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. Misses, ball 2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
No balls and a strike to count.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. One and 2 now as this catches the outer half. And a foul tip here, but it's held onto for the out. Good work behind the plate, and the inning is over. An inning in the... Into the box now, Lourdes Gurriel, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the Yankees have dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep or to win in this one.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win a series, but particularly nice when you can sweep a series at home.
Bo Bichette comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Pitcher making a move his feet right there. Probably upset him a little bit. He dug right back in, didn't lose his toe hold, and absolutely clobbered that pitch.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. The Yankees had a lot of success at the plate yesterday, a double-digit hit total as a team, so they'd like to make that happen again as they go for the sweep.
When you're playing as well as this team is right now, they've got them right where they want them. They're only down 1 early in this one, and when you've won a couple of games in a row already, you have that feeling you can certainly come back and win this one.
First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off for ball 1.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Blue Jays center fielder.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
And that'll get down out there near the wall. Around second now and headed for third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
Batting 9, the first baseman, Jacob.
At the plate, Jacob Travis. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman. The set and the 2-1. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him, as the Blue Jays have opened it up further now, 4-0.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
0-1 the count. Here's the pitch.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The 0-2 once more. Oh, and that ball's absolutely crushed down the line. Forget about it. That's going to stay fair and make it back-to-back home runs.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
So now to the plate, Kevin Biggio, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And it's quickly 0-2. 4 runs here in this half inning. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Stepping into the box, Mike Ford, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And he comes back with one in there for a high strike. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Fisher is underneath this one. One gone. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. He's driven in 4 runs on 4 hits to this point in the series. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1.
Had to be sitting something hard right there because he gave up on that pitch, but it was right down the chute.
Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start. I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he's sent down via the strikeout.
Grounded softly to the right. Throw in time, and the side is retired. All set for the start of the inning, and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. settles in at the plate. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Chopped to third. Scooped up. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Stepping in, Rendell Grichuk. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Digging in, Lourdes Gurriel. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Line drive to center field. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. He'll get it into second. And he is safe at second base as he legs out a double.
I got to be honest, I'm shocked he went back to this pitch again. First one, he was on it and fouled it off. Second one, he did not miss.
Bo Bichette is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Comes set and the 0-1. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. A bouncer up the middle. Torres has it. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2. Yankee shortstop behind in the count, 1-2. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
He throws him on the breaking ball that time. Torres is sent packing to begin the bottom of the third. Aaron Hicks comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Hicks makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Count even at 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Fastball too high, ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Here comes the first pitch. Pedro Severino is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. Nothing in 2 now. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. He's set, and the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Heading out towards shallow right. Grichuk is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. First pitch of the at-bat.
The catcher, number 9.
Jansen hails from the Prairie State of Illinois. He was a 16th round selection back in the draft of 2013.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed. And what happens? He gets the fastball and he can't catch up to the express.
Ball 2 now.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. And he struck him out as well, so the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Jacob Travis will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. The 1-0.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
And he swings right through it there. 2-1. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Teoscar Hernandez would be next if they can keep this in. Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and striding forward the designated hitter, Luke Voigt.
Lots of baseball left in it.
Now here's a fly ball, well hit. Ranging back is Hernandez. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. A ball that's carrying. He gets there, and that's the second out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mike Ford. This guy is still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Hit sharply toward the right side. And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is over. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Line drive to left. Stanton is there, and he'll bring this one in. Digging in now, Kevin Biggio. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he lays off there 1-0. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
It's funny. That pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away. You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the...
First offering on its way. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
And that's in there, base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Boy, is that a thing of beauty right there. Hit and run to perfection, Dero. Runners at first and third.
Yeah, it's exactly what you're trying to do. You don't see it in today's game too much. There's a lot of moving parts, a lot of walks, homers, and strikeouts. But right there, manager sets it in motion, and the hitter just executes to perfection.
1-0 the count. 4 runs, 9 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Swung on and missed, 1-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or a potential double play ball.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Randall Grichuk goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Hits this one hard the other way. Throw on to first is in time, and the Toronto rally goes for naught as the inning is over. So it's no runs. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Thank you, Heidi. Kyle Seager is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
If he's able to locate that 2-seamer down at the knees, he's going to get a ton of swing and miss and a ton of ground balls today.
Popped up. And this is taken in for the second out. Digging in now for the Yankees, Gleyber Torres, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Fouled away.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Lays off 2-2 now.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the back door a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3. Aaron Hicks would be next. There's ball 4. In now, Aaron Hicks. He's 2 for 10 in the series coming into today. And a ball 1-0. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hernandez is in pursuit. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Next will be the designated hitter, Bo Bichette. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hit in the air to right field. Judge is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Up next is Danny Jansen. At the knees, strike 1.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Hit back up the middle. Gloved by LeMahieu. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. Derek Fisher the next to bat. He was sat down on strikes in his last at bat. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Right side and right into the shift. And that's through, a base hit.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jacob Travis.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. Grounded back up the middle. Quick throw to Torres to retire the side. For Toronto, they lead it 4-0.
Leading off for the Yankees.
First pitch of the at-bat. Pedro Severino is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. And now a pitch on the way. That's inside. 2-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
3-0 to him now. Now the pitch. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, DJ LeMahieu. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. Takes this the other way to right. And that's through for a base hit. And the no-hitter is gone. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Luke.
In now, Luke Voigt, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Behind 0-2 now.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
Chopped to third. Tough to get 2. To second for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
Now batting,
coming to the plate now, Giancarlo Stanton. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Here's a moment where you got to be a great teammate. Pick your buddy up who just grounded into a double play. I don't care what it looks like, single, gapper, homer, just get that guy in from third and get your team back motivated again.
Here's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive and a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Mike Ford would be next. That's down low. It's ball 4. And they're at the corners now with 2 away. So here's the cleanup hitter, Mike Ford. And their runners at the corners now. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
That's by him for strike 1.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
2 balls and a strike to the Yankees' first baseman. Hit sharply on the ground. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. On to the back third here this afternoon. Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Here comes the first pitch. The 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. Now at the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. The first 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Pretty painful.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
And there's ball 1. High in the air into shallow left center.
Waiting on it is Hernandez.
And that's the second out of the inning. So striding forward now, Torres. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that misses for ball 1.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Two-0 count, the pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Now back, center fielder, Aaron.
To the plate now, Aaron Hicks. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
He's got to find a way to grab some composure out there and not let this inning get away from him. He was dominating, and now he goes out and gives up a 2-out single and then almost drills a guy. Get back in the zone.
Hard hit to first, right to him, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. Chad Green has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Your attention, please.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Number 57.
The 0-1 pitch. Sent on the ground, but right into the shift. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. So striding in, Lourdes Gurriel. He was a ground out victim last time up. And he takes a called strike, 0-1. So the Bronx Bombers entered the day looking to wrap up a big series sweep, but it's going to take some late-game heroics in order to make that a reality.
Never easy to sweep any team, but this is a close one, and there's an old saying in baseball, a bloop at a blast, and if they can stay close, get a base hit, get somebody to hit one out of the ballpark, they're not out of this one yet.
Bo Bichette stands in as he looks at a called strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And for the opposition, wrapping this up and salvaging a win would at least make their trip out of here a little more pleasant.
This could be just what the doctor ordered. Nobody likes to get swept on the road, so winning this one could be big for building back team morale.
With this one almost in the books, the story looking at a fastball to end the inning. 1-2-3. Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. He leads off their half of the eighth, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Change up low, 2-0. Two and 1. The 2-1.
I got 3-1. 3 balls.
One thing that can nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at-bat here.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home eight. Here comes the first pitch. DJ LeMahieu stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Sharp ground ball to third. To second for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. Riding in once again, Luke Voigt. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Fisher is under it, and he makes the catch for... Davy Garcia enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Ripped down the line, and a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And it's fouled away. Again, another foul ball. The next 0-2. Fouled off. Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high. 1-2.
1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today. Jacob Travis is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Fastball called for strike 2.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. From the stretch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Stanton. He makes the running play. 2 down. Ready for another chance? Teoscar Hernandez. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. No balls and 1 strike. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Boy, he just threw that fastball by him.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last. Giancarlo Stanton now. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
2-0 to the Yankees left fielder.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
3-0 to him now. A strike, and it's 3-1. And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats. Next for New York, Mike Ford. And after that quick walk, is it fair to wonder if this starter is beginning to show signs of getting tired?
Yeah, that could be the case, Matty. Sometimes you just lose your focus, lose your command, but it'll be real important for him to get it back as this next hitter walks up to the plate. Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
3-1. And he misses again, as the command is definitely letting him down now. It's ball 4. So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound, and he's going to make a move. As that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave after 8 strong innings, as he couldn't quite make it a complete game, but he's in line for the victory nonetheless. No balls and a strike to count. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at-bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Striding in, Kyle Seager. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Bases loaded here, nobody out. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Yeah, one a day keeps the doctor away, Dan, especially when it's a big one late in the game. It doesn't matter at all. You're just trying to get one knock a day, find a couple barrels. He happened to catch his late.
Boy, I tell you what, you're talking about coming at a good time, too. You're having kind of a rough night last AB. You end up being able to do something positive, not only for yourself, but also helping the team out, too.
Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his...
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he gets him swinging. What a big out there as there is now 1 away. Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. The bases are loaded in front of him, so a real opportunity for him to put a dent in that 3-run deficit. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. Ball game! So he will touch them all on the grand slam. And none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Man, I guess a regular walk-off wasn't enough for him, so he blasts a grand slam in the final at-bat to win this thing. I've seen a lot of things in my day, but that was something very special.
Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he certainly was a big part of this victory. Picked up 4 RBIs in the game, so it's safe to say that he came through when they needed him to.
A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. New York came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Davy Garcia claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees. 5 runs on 4 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Blue Jays, 4 runs on 11 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 16 minutes. Our paid attendance here at Yankee Stadium this afternoon, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safely.